Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I want to talk about the long-term impact of heavy training. I had someone ask me if I could provide some insight on what it is like to lift heavy for 32 years, and if I had any advice, looking back, if there's anything I would change, if I had any advice for the young guy who wants to make lifting a part of his life until he's 70 and 80 and maybe even older. And I'm going to provide some insight in this video. Before I do so, if you have any questions or comments, check out the link below. Come on over, submit your questions. The best questions I turn into videos just like this. A little coffee. I played a show last night in Madison, Wisconsin. All right. Strength training, heavy training specifically. We're going to talk about heavy lifting over a long period of time. And we're talking 20, 30, 40 years. I've been lifting since I'm 18. I'm 50 years old. I've been lifting heavy on and off for 50 years. I took a couple breaks, obviously, but what have I learned and what does this mean for the average lifter? I have learned that the body can take a lot of punishment. The body can take a lot of abuse. Do I have some minor injuries at the age of 50? Yes, I do. I have a minor impingement which has provides just a little bit of numbness in these two fingers. The impingement is in my back. Excuse me, that happened during some random dumbbell row exercise in Wisconsin 4 years ago. One trap is slightly higher than the other, and I think that's related to that impingement as well. I tore my hamstring, and I had some knee injury. I had a knee injury which healed. I tried to squat without reps after squatting heavy with reps for a long period of time. So I have some minor injuries, nothing major, and I'm still almost completely fully functional. But at the age of 50, I can see some of the writing on the wall, meaning that my body doesn't recover as easily. The heavy training can be punishing, and it's going to start taking its toll on my body. And that's as real as I can get. What does taking its toll on my body mean? Well, I can tell from 32 years of heavy lifting that if I continue on this path, that it might just slightly impact my quality of life, my quality of living. I can sense like it's easier for me to pick up wrist strains now. It's easier for me to pick up shoulder strains. And this is simply because, in my opinion, 32 years of heavy lifting. Now, what does this mean for the average person? What does this mean for you? What it means, my best advice for the average person is to take 3, 4, 5 years out of their life, use progressive overload, get as strong as they can, and once they get to that good, strong point where they've improved their strength quite a bit and they've added pretty much all the muscle mass they want to add, and this is for the average person, not for the person who wants to be a super strong power lifter, that at some point as a late intermediate, they need to incorporate nonlinear periodization where they might train heavier one week and then more volume or pump work or rest pause work the next. And in fact, they might just want to go super heavy or in heavier weights and more intense weights every third week and periodize and do rest pause work or volume work. And maybe during the rest pause and volume work, once you've built that base of muscle and strength, you might want to dial the sets back a little bit because it's much easier to maintain. So what we're trying to do is minimize the punishment on our body while still remaining fit, healthy, and an eye on longevity so we feel good and functional and can do whatever we want at age 55 and 65 and 75. Because that, at the end of our life, we don't want to. We want to be able to have freedom. We want to be able to do whatever we want to do. And we want lifting to be a positive thing. So at some point, you're going to need to start introducing a form of periodization where you're not beating yourself up with heavy weight every week. You could even just go into the gym every third week and do 1 to 2 5-rep sets of heavy benches, squats, or deadlifts, and then move on to the rest of your business. And then only do that once every third week. If you are a power lifter who enjoys powerlifting, my best advice for you is that you need to have off seasons. You need to have periods of 8 to 12 weeks where you're not beating the crap out of your body, where you're just doing more volume work or rep work or rest pause work or whatever, So you're building up a muscle base. You're giving your body, you're still maintaining your strength. You're giving your body, or even building it, you're giving your body a chance to recover from the punishment of heavy weight week in and week out. The biggest mistake I've made, and not that I'm in bad shape and not that I have a lot of injuries, because I really don't, is trying to go heavy, heavy, heavy every week. It's just not necessary. And in the scope of the long term of your life, in the scope of longevity, and with an eye on having freedom when you're 55 and 65 and 75 to do whatever the heck you want to do, it's just not in the best interests of the average lifter. So get super strong, build all the strength and muscle you can, and then find some way to maintain it. Dial back the volume, dial back the intensity, and just rotate volume and intensity. And don't beat the living crap out of your body. These young guys that hit the gym and they're all about, or the bodybuilders, all about destroying their body and punishing their body and in the gym. Don't punish your body. Train with a purpose. Train with a purpose. That purpose is to build muscle, to build strength, not to beat the living crap out of your body. And if you're with a trainer who just wants to punish you, that's not a long-term plan. You need to fire this idiot, because punishment shouldn't be a part of exercise. Exercise has a specific goal, everything you do in the gym. And you do not need to punish yourself to bring up your conditioning levels. You do not need to punish yourself to get stronger. You do not need to punish yourself to get bigger. Do you need to challenge yourself? Yes. Will it be easy? Hell no, it won't be easy. It is not easy. But there's a difference between challenging yourself and punishing yourself, and you need to learn the difference. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, check out the link below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.